is officially back to school season for some. It may be your child's very first time going to school. From sleep schedules to socialization, preparation can help little learners feel a little bit more ready. Kecia Rorie from Starfish Family Services Early Education is here to explain a little bit more. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a big, big topic. I'm not a mom myself, but I can't imagine sending my little one off for the very first time to preschool or kindergarten. So how can parents prepare for this?
Yes, it can be very scary, especially for first-time moms, and sometimes even the second, third child. Every child is different.
Yeah.
But some simple things that parents can do. We work in early education, so we work with birth to 5.
Yep.
So if we're talking about the little ones, the infants and toddlers, regular routines at night, a great sleep schedule. Making sure kids get enough sleep is important.
Yep.
Having the same consistent routine every night so kids know what to expect and it's easier to get them to bed, as well as when they wake up in the morning, having that same, another consistent routine, helping them know what's going to happen next. It makes the mornings go much smoother for everyone.
That's what we love to hear.
We also, with toddlers, you want to get them in the habit of, starting to become more independent.
Yeah.
And that way, once they're 3 years old, they're able to start getting their own clothes on. They're able to help with brushing their own teeth. I mean, they want to do it anyway, so we might as well just let them do it. And then also just reading to the children. Books are amazing. It helps kids calm down. We want to get them to learn how to sit without holding an iPad all the time.
Yeah.
Just listening, because at school they're going to be sitting and listening to stories, and we want them getting used to that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So why is this jacket on this table? You have a lovely little demonstration.
I
so
do.
Tell us what we're doing with it.
So I'm talking about independence with children, and we know when you're trying to get out the door, children trying to put on their own jackets can just be a little tricky.
Like, hurry up!
Hurry up, right? So there's this little trick that you can do once your child's old enough to just get the basic concept down. You just lay the jacket on the floor upside down.
Okay.
So like the hood part is facing them, and then the children can just reach down, put their hands in the sleeves,
And then flip it over.
flip it over.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Jacket's on.
That was lovely. I love it. We should have timed you.
We should, yeah, to see how long it takes.
That was perfect. Another thing that you mentioned is encouraging socialization. Why is that so important for the kids?
It's so important because kids, especially if they're an only child, they're not used to being around other children. They don't have to share everything in the house.
I'm an only child. I totally get it.
So you understand,
That's
right?
mine.
It's mine. And all of a sudden, you drop them off, and they're at school with 7 or 8 other kids if they're the younger kids. But if they're a preschooler, they could be like in a room with 16 children. And so it's so important for them to get used to not being the only one, having all of the adults' attention to themselves. Just being used to just literally physically being in a space with other children is key.
So how can we get these kids to socialize? Like, where can a mom or dad take their kids to get socialization?
There's parks. You can go to the mall, the play areas in the mall. If they don't have a regular place to go, libraries are perfect. Going to the library usually is, most libraries offer story times, and so there'll be other children there. I think, if you have a big family, just family events are awesome because it's built-in play, right? Or just in your neighborhood, if there's other children, talk to the other moms or dads in the neighborhood to see if, your children can just have play dates so that they can just get used to being around other children.
I love that. If somebody's watching this and they want more tips or tricks, or they want to learn more about Starfish Family Services, oh, look, I love when the director pulls up the information as soon as I'm asking.
I was going to say Starfish Family, actually starfishfamilyservices.org is the website, and they can go there and it can figure out how to enroll. They can get some tips and tricks on what useful tips they can use to get the child ready for school.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you so much.